Hi, I'm Angie Davis. I'm the president of Fight Colorectal Cancer.
My name is Rebecca Nance. I'm the HR and Operations Manager.
My name is Erin Quico, and I am at Fight CRC, and I handle all of the distribution of our resource materials and our merchandise.
I've been with the organization for 10 years, and we moved to Springfield, Missouri 5 years ago and really established ourselves here in downtown Springfield, but hadn't invested in our workspace. We're a national organization. We serve colorectal cancer survivors around the country. There are over 1 million colorectal cancer survivors, and colorectal cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in the country. So we have a lot to do. We have a lot of resources. We provide free resources for everyone that needs it and calls on us. We change policy in Washington, D.C. by working with our congressional members, and then we support scientists. We help provide educational resources for them, and we help support research directly. So we're busy here in Springfield, shipping boxes, working with partners, inviting survivors to come into our offices, and it really felt after 5 years we needed to invest in our workspace. Most of our employees are virtual, and we have our operations here in Springfield. And we started with around 3 to 4 employees. Over the years, we've gone from 3 to 4 to 8, and we really needed to make sure that we had space for all our staff, our interns, and then our volunteers that were coming in. It just happened to be that we were having scientists from around the world really come to Springfield, and we looked around and we said, oh my gosh, our space is not set up for this. And that was really the impetus for us to reach out to Grooms. We did a quick Google search and we said, who is the best company in Springfield that could help us with our problems? And Grooms was the one that continued to come up, not only online, but from our friends that we work with here in Springfield. So we reached out to Grooms and we were able to quickly find a designer. And she helped walk us through the process and really encouraged us to take the next step, which was invest in our workspace and think through where our priorities were and what we needed to fix before our meeting that was coming up.
This is our new sort of entrance for Fight CRC. Initially, it was technically our back entrance, but we wanted to have a space that was a little bit more familiar and a little bit more welcoming for guests who come in. So we decided that this was the best place for it. We kind of worked with Elisa. We had an initial design. It didn't quite fit in our budget, so she really helped us to work with materials that we already had to still give that really, designed and welcoming feel. So this table on the wall actually used to be our main conference table. We had it up in the back, we had it up in our storage room, we had it tucked into a corner over here, we weren't using it, and we decided to just take the legs off it and throw it on the wall. It's actually covering up a window that nobody wants to see. So that was kind of the first step that we took to really pull the space together. So we put it on the wall. The Grooms installation team helped us do that, which was really awesome. We found these design elements just on Etsy and just kind of did our own thing to make it what we liked. Grabbed a rug to pull it together. We already had the furniture here. We had our shelving. So Elisa just kind of helped us use what we had to really pull it together. And we love it now. It's the perfect space to walk into to meet the team.
With Grooms coming in, they made my job a lot easier because prior to Grooms, I had to work in 3 different locations, which was not efficient at all. Grooms came in, I told them what I do, I told them my need, and they designed the perfect layout for me to get my job done easily and efficiently. For instance, this is our resource room right now. All of these resources were channeled into a very tiny room, which was not easy to get things in and out. As you can see, we have multiple boxes of multiple items. Having these displayed out here so that we can see them makes it very easy to find the items that I need. I could get requests to send out 100 of these particular magazines at one time. And you can imagine trying to package 100 magazines could be quite difficult if I didn't have a space such as this. We had them come in and they created this extra divider, which is wonderful, also giving us extra storage space because everybody can use extra storage space. But what's nice is this divider allows the separation to our extra kitchen, so people can come in here, they can use the microwave, they can use the refrigerator, and I can still be doing what I need to do in the back without disruption. So this is our merch room. Our merch is t-shirts, swag, anything that we can send out to the general population and they can wear it and can say, this is Fight CRC, this is who we are, this is what we do, and get people to ask, what is Fight CRC? We have great t-shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have hats. Grooms came in and they combined everything, so now it's more efficient for me. And they also created this amazing wall, which gives me an opportunity for the smaller things like our buttons and our keychains and sunglasses. So now it's very easy to find. I get my orders, I come in here, I pull it, and it's well organized, and it's just such more efficiency.
Okay, as we walk away from the entrance and down the hall, we kind of move into the biggest open space that we have in the office. This kind of is our home space. We like to call it our living room now because it's just so cozy, but as you can see, it really opens up. We have our amazing new couch in the corner, which is our favorite place to meet. We've had more official meetings. This is where we like to gather in the morning and chit chat. We love it. We also have this table right here. That's another extra workspace for interns, or if we have some of our remote staff come into town, they can sit there or they can sit on the couch, and they just have a lot of places to choose where to work. So we just love this space. Elisa helped us sort of redesign our kitchen area. Before, it was just sort of a hodgepodge we had stuff on the wall. We didn't know what we were doing. So she helped us make it look really nice. And she also had the great idea of putting in this table right in by the back door. So now it kind of divides the kitchen from the kitchen and this sort of gathering space, as well as providing another place that our team can sit and work. So it's really great. And then over here, it opens up further. Before, this whole area was just open. We didn't really do anything with it. So Elisa helped us kind of think what would be the best use of this space, and we decided we would set it up as sort of an intern workspace. So because it's more of a temporary location, it really works well for our part-time staff, our interns that come in. They have kind of a home space to set up that's a little bit private but still open. So then it also moves into our new conference area, which we love. This was probably one of the biggest makeovers. Initially, we had both walls lined with wooden shelving. We had our thousands of print materials stored on the shelves. We had our Christmas decor. We had all kinds of stuff just shoved in here. So Elisa decided this needed to go to a better space. And she helped us reconfigure it into a really nice conference space. And it's awesome because it's so private, so now we have essentially a whole other conference space for whenever our researchers come in or our board members come in. There's just a nice private space that they can gather here. And we love it. We put up the TV for conferences. We have this gorgeous table in the middle. We love our chairs over here, our task chairs that fold up. So if we need more space, we can stack them and move it. We just love it. It's multifunctional and it's private and it's really pretty to be in here too. So we love it.
So working with Elisa was amazing. One, we are public health professionals, most of us, and we don't have a lot of design space expertise, but we knew what we needed, and we knew that we had no room to grow in our office space. So we're downtown, and all the spaces around us were full, so we couldn't expand the footprint of our offices. So Elisa came down, she looked at our space, she just talked to us about what we needed, and how we worked. And I think that was the best part, was that she just listened to us and said, how do you work? Where do you need things? Where do you want us to invest financially? And she was able to help guide us throughout the whole process. And it was fairly quick and it was fun, and she made it really easy and not intimidating. And our whole staff got to be involved and share what their needs were. And she put it all together in a plan and helped walk us through it. And where we couldn't invest, she gave us alternatives. And she said, this is the best use of Grooms expertise, and this is the best use of, your resources outside of Grooms. And I thought that was, one, really respectful that we were a charity and that our budget wasn't limitless, but that we needed to look at long-term storage, long-term space, and really look at the functionality and the beauty of the space, which is something that we've never been able to do. And I really think it's helped our employees be excited about coming to work every day. So I'm actually standing in front of my favorite part of the remodel, which is this couch. I love this couch because our team can gather, we hang out and we have coffee. And I gotta say, it really has changed the work environment for us. Sometimes we bring our laptops and work outside of our offices and hang out at this couch, but it was a really intentional decision, and I think that Elisa helped us make the right decision in investing in this couch because it's really made our office homey and inviting, and honestly, I think we come up with better ideas on this couch. Fight Colorectal Cancer is right downtown off the square in downtown Springfield, and overall, I'd like to think about this as investing in our employees and investing in our cause and our mission, because we were able to expand the resources here in Springfield, provide more space for more resources that will be reaching survivors around the country. And what was really important to us is that every decision we make is mission driven. And so even though it sounds like sort of a technical fix that we invested in a redesign of our office, what it really did was push our mission forward. And I think it's really important for our donors and our survivors that we serve know that every single decision we make is about progress and reaching more people and supporting more survivors around the country.